Yo, what is up, you guys? Hope y'all been partying like every day is your birthday, because we got another one for you guys today, and we got some scary stuff. So make sure you turn the lights off, put the headphones on, and we're gonna get into some scary stories tonight. We got 3 creepy emails with disturbing backstories. So hopefully we can get our socks scared off. Is that what the saying is? Scared the socks off? I don't know. But this one's coming by Mr. Nightmare. I'm pretty sure we've seen a couple of his videos before. I'm not sure. Pretty sure, though. And I'm pretty sure they've been fired before. So without further ado, we're going to get right to what we do and just get into these scary stories. Hopefully nothing too scary. I don't really like super scary stuff. But it's more of jump scares I'm afraid of. So we should be fine. Creepy emails with backstories.
If you ever check your spam folder in your email, there's a chance at one point you received an email with one of your passwords in the title, and inside the email would be threats of leaking your information or worse unless you paid a certain ransom, usually in Bitcoin. This usually happens when a hacker or even often a regular user will likely find this info by merely searching any of the numerous data breach databases available on criminal forums.
Bro, what? That's a thing? What? Bruh, they need to tighten up. Bitcoin and them need to tighten up their servers, bro. They cannot be having that information be leakable. That's crazy. I didn't know people held ransom for people's Bitcoin.
Even often a regular user will likely find this info by merely searching any of the numerous data breach databases available on criminal forums.
That's tough.
In March of 2019, a 25-year-old man named Joe Albanese received a similar email to what was just described. It was titled his password that he used for every account that he had. This was obviously a cause for alarm.
For every account?
Opened it immediately to read the contents.
That's a very big cause for alarm. Hey, this man definitely paid attention in English class. He had to get the hook, bring the reader in. That man decided to put his password as the hook.
It was titled his password that he used for every account that he had. This was obviously a cause for alarm, so he opened it immediately to read the contents of the email. This is what it said.
5K?
All you really need to know is that I know your password and other personal information.
5 G's,
I won't come after you.
dog?
I won't harm you.
That's a lot of money.
Send me a small amount of money, $5,000 in the form of Bitcoin.
Bro said a small amount of money. Huh? You send me a small amount of money of 5K? Bruh, 5K is a shit ton of money. I don't know what they talking about. That is a check right there. $100. That's not a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? 5K? I'm sorry, bro. I'm not sending this man 5K. I don't give a shit if he can do whatever to my password, bro.
We're going to refer to it as a donation for a good cause, not as any kind of blackmail. My Bitcoin address is... If you don't send me the money, bad things may happen. Don't even bother going to the police. This email is untraceable. Joe did some research and learned that these kinds of threatening emails are common scams, and usually nothing will come of them. Still, Joe replied to the email asking what other personal information...
No, dude, no! But he did the one thing you shouldn't do. Holy shit, like, put up my hat for my forehead. What the hell was that, bro? But, yo... Why would you respond? If someone has the hacking ability... Bro, welcome to the fam, man. Shout out. Yo, we're going to be streaming every day on Twitch. I forgot to let you guys know. Would love to see y'all join the fam over there. Link is in the description. But let's get back to it. But if someone has the ability, you guys, to get my password for stuff, the last thing I'm going to do is respond to their email. Because usually... Once you respond to something that, they send you, they usually somehow gain access to your computer. I don't know how they do it, but, it's like you accepting an email is pretty much like you accepting them into your computer. So that's why I would never, respond to some shit like that, bro. He definitely got all of it now. He said, what other personal information? This man's about to respond with your whole PC.
You currently possess. I'd love to know. He sent this as a sort of challenge to the email, not even really expecting a response or for it to even go through. But
nah, bro.
He promptly received a response.
No, the last thing you want to do is respond and piss him off. This dude said personal information in quotation marks. This dude, the hacker, probably looked at that shit and he's like, "Oh, he playing with me. You think we playing?"
Sort of challenge.
He about to get a message for real,
not even really
for real.
expecting a response or for it to even go through, but it did, and he promptly received a response back saying, "I know your home address is."
Look what you just did to this man, bro. Look at what this man just did, bro.
If you go to the police, I will know about it, and you will be sorry.
Do not
This
poke
is when
the
worry
bear,
would really
dude.
set in with just about anyone, as having a password leaked in a data breach is one thing, but some unknown person having your home address threatening you with it is completely next level. Joe didn't reply to the email for several days, but he also didn't go to the police. He decided to wait it out and see what would happen next, and after 3 days, there was a follow-up email saying, "I'm still waiting for the payment. I won't wait much longer."
Oh my
Joe
gosh,
replied
this
time
man on his
saying, "I'm not
ass.
paying you $5,000. If you want to come to my house, you'll get a face full of lead."
Okay, he got this
complete
strap.
lie, though, as he doesn't actually own a gun, and the hacker likely
What?
knew that, because that same night,
Bro, how do you not have a gun, dude? I'm sorry, but especially if someone leaks my home address, you best believe I'm going to the store next day to buy like a whole rifling system, bruh. I'm a home alone my shit with these guns, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy, bro. This man really doesn't even have a gun and he's threatening his gun. I'm sorry, this man's a dumbass. No wonder he picked him to take the 500 grand. He knows his dumbass ain't about to buy a gun.
Joe received a follow-up email containing a picture of his house.
Nah, dude, I'm locking my door. Give me one sec. Nah, bro. Nah, hell nah, dog. Hell nah. Oh, hell nah, bro. Oh, hell nah, bro. Nah, that's where I'm not playing. I'm talking about the whole military's finna be at my house at that point. Dude, he sent a picture of the house?
It was the side of his parents' house and zoomed in on his bedroom window upstairs. He didn't want to tell his parents in fear of worrying them, but now that his gun bluff didn't work, he knew he may have to get them or the police involved.
No, you
He
need a
responded one more
strap,
time
dog.
saying, "I don't have $5,000. I'm broke paying off student loans. The house you sent a picture of is my parents' house. They did nothing wrong. If you need to do this, please do it to someone else. I don't have the money to send you even if I wanted to." There was no response this time, but within an hour, the sound of glass shattering from downstairs traveled throughout the house, and everyone, including his parents, heard it. There was one of their decorative bricks from the front of the house, laying in the dining room among thousands of tiny shards of glass from the broken window. Joe tried to explain the situation as quickly as he could, and while he and his dad took a quick look outside for anyone who could be out there...
Wait,
his
no
mother called the
strap?
police. Joe showed the...
Wait, no strap? Took a quick look outside with what? You got a butter knife from the kitchen? Bro, get yourself a, you know what I'm saying, a little toolie.
from the front of the house, laying in the dining room
That's
among
crazy.
thousands of tiny shards of glass from the broken window. Joe tried to explain the situation as quickly as he could, and while he and his dad took a quick look outside for anyone
A
who could be
quick
out
look
there, his
outside, bro.
mother
I ain't
called the
going
police.
outside at all.
Joe showed the police officers the emails and everything, which were forwarded to the police department. A police officer stayed parked outside the Albanese house for a couple hours that night. Joe blocked the email address from sending any further emails.
He
and
messed
as far
up,
as
bro.
He knew, he was never contacted again. The police had a hard time tracing back the original source of the email, as it was sent from an untraceable device, likely an iPod Touch or similar device.
An iPod Touch? He doing that on the iPod Touch? See, that's where, y'all, you can mess up because, yeah, bro, the police are finna be there, bro, but they're not finna stay there. You know what I mean? Like, they're not finna camp at your house for the rest of your life, unless you paying them. But right when they leave, that's when, you know what I'm saying, you better get some security. It's a good
At
story
some
number
point,
one.
Everyone imagines being famous in their lives. A lot
Shout
of people
out, bro.
create this image in their head that being in the public eye creates for nothing but a fairy tale life. But that's far from the truth.
Yeah, definitely
being under
not.
the spotlight in any capacity comes with a lot of drawbacks, one of which being stalkers and overly obsessed fans. One
I can
extreme
definitely
case of
see
this,
that, bro.
an ex-radio host and DJ who was
Oh,
centered
an
in Los
ex-radio
Angeles had a
host?
long, seemingly never-ending chain of emails from an obsessed fan.
Damn,
It started around
1.9 nearly
2005 or
members? Shout out,
2006
bro.
when the DJ started noticing a regular listener.
What the hell is even though? What is this? What's the title of this bit say? Tegala device? Is this a thing? I've never even heard of this.
2005 or 2006.
He has
when the
1.9
DJ started
million
noticing a
members
regular
on there?
listener, someone who listened to the show every day and would call in on the request line from time to time. At one point, the listener won a prize from the show, and in order to deliver the prize, the DJ requested her email, and that's where things began.
Telling you, that's where it happens,
in order
bro.
to
Them
be polite and
emails.
cordial with the girl, he would answer all of her emails, and when Facebook started to become popular, he added her back where she constantly
Facebook?
liked
Oh,
and
this definitely a
commented on
minute
her
ago then.
posts. This went on for a while, until one day the fan professed her love for him. The DJ
Oh,
rejected
that's where
this
it gets
advance
tough,
in the most
bro.
polite way he could. She seemingly accepted the rejection, and the DJ thought it would be the end of it, but it wasn't. In 2011, she emailed him a link to a blog that she was writing, where she would post about him and their quote-unquote love multiple times per day. She followed him over to a new radio station and was religiously listening to his shows, assigning meaning to the musical playlist. For example, the song Marry Me by Train was popular at the time, and whenever that song would play on his show, she would blog about it actually.
Yeah, this bitch is certified crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. You need to call the cops or something. That sounds like some craziness waiting to happen right
For
there.
example, the song Marry Me by Train was popular at the time, and whenever that song would play on his show, she would blog about it actually being a marriage proposal from the DJ. She began saving all his photos from
Who
his
this
social
shit
media
watches
and
her
photos of other women
blogs,
in
bruh?
his life, like friends and girlfriends, and posting them to her blog with extremely hateful words. She'd make posts raging about him being a man whore, followed by another post not even 10 minutes later in a completely different tone, apologetic and soft, implying she may have bipolar tendencies. The DJ did his best to ignore it, even though by this point he was extremely creeped out. But as she again began emailing him, he tried more forcefully this time to get her to stop, but she wouldn't stop. The DJ started sending DMCA requests to her blog host from the photos of his that she had posted. The repeated violations got her blog shut down.
Ooh,
and she
shout
started
out to
emailing
him. He was
instead of
smart as
posting
shit for that.
blogs. He made a filter folder so he never would have to see them aside from occasionally peeking at the insanity in the folder from time to time, just out of curiosity. Years went by and he hadn't answered any of her emails after 2 of them when he very adamantly told her to stop all communications and leave him alone.
Yeah, bro.
This continued for
Nah,
years,
bro, don't even
and in total she
respond
has
to
sent him
him.
over 4,000 emails, all of which he's archived.
4,000? Bro, go do some shit with your day. 4,000? Literally sitting there all day, just email. That's crazy as shit. That's at least, y'all. All right, 4,000. We'll say 360. We'll round up to 4 just for the bless of the math. That's like 10 emails a day. Plus. You telling me 10 emails a day? Nah, that's crazy, bro.
For years.
That's some
and in
crazy
total,
ass
she has
shit
sent him
right
over
there.
4,000 emails, all of which he's archived. This is a picture of just a select few of them. The more recent emails had gotten very dark and
I don't want to start trouble. I don't know what to do since you don't try. It got to you fame and popularity set in. The eyes are in evil mode. And you face says, F the world. I can't believe it. You absorbed it. It's yours. What the hell is this bitch talking about? Living without me, so I see no problem. You going your way and me mine. Your cockiness and evil face and eyes and your smug attitude. Shout out to her. I thought she was going her separate way. A distance. You know I will not answer you, so it's up to you. You know what's expected. Put up or go away. Bro, he is not texting you back. Shut your weird ass up. Well, this is down bad. Y'all, this is down atrocious right now. Like, these are the people that be trying to buy bathtub water on TikTok. Well, Mr. Small Town, tell your judgmental family You're off the hook. The witch, gypsies, gold digger, Javahana's witness. Tell your family I won't have anything to do with the lying. Bro, you keep telling me you leaving, but I see you here every
violent
time.
in tone. In one of the most recent ones, she was threatening to find and hurt the DJ and happily go to jail for it. In another one, she listed the specific neighborhood in which he lived, which he worries she may have his address if she already knew what town he lives in.
I'm getting
In an effort to
security
stem the flow of
ASAP, bro.
information, he deleted all of his social media accounts a while back, but she would still email him pictures he appeared in from his friends who had public profiles, as well as radio station photos that he appeared in. Most disturbingly, she sent the DJ photos of a shrine she had made of him in her home, with framed photos of his soul.
Oh, hell no, bro. I'm gonna let you know, I'm hiring a private investigator to find out who in the shit this is, bro. I'm gonna let y'all know right as soon as I see some bullshit like that. Getting a picture of a me shrine, your shit is getting private investigatorness, bro. Just know they finna get your ass ASAP. Cause I'm not about to walk around knowing that shit's out there.
Her home.
No,
with
sir.
Framed photos of his social media that she had posted up on the walls, desks, etc. Being a DJ, his appearance schedule must remain public, so she could technically find him working at nightclubs anytime she wants to, and understandably, he's freaked out and worried about his safety. After
Private
calling
investigator.
multiple attorneys, none seemed very interested in helping him with this matter. Due to his fear of facing the girl in real life or even being in the same room as her, he never went through with filing a restraining order. He also worried that on the off chance she didn't have his home address, the legal process would reveal it to her. To my knowledge, there was never any follow-up with this, and it's not known if the harassment continued or what route the DJ pursued, if any. But this is one of those extreme cases of how a fan's obsession could have
That's
a very
actually
negative
scary
effect
as
on
shit,
someone's
though, bro.
well-being and mental
I'm telling you,
health.
private investigator to figure that out. They'll get it there in a minute or two.
In this last one, a viewer who wanted to be referred to as Christian received multiple emails that he wanted me to share in a story video. Christian has a friend named Katie who was out for a job interview. They used to be co-workers, which is how they met. Nothing was out of the ordinary until Christian started to try.
Yo, I've always wanted to mention this, but I've never found the right time to do it. Have you guys ever noticed? I've noticed recently. Go outside. The farther you look away in the sky, it's lighter. It's lighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, see how this is a lighter blue? And then when you look above you, like the closer it gets to being directly above you, it's a darker blue. Tell me that's not weird as shit. I never noticed that. I don't know if you have either, but that's crazy.
Nothing was out of the ordinary until Christian started to try and contact Katie.
I wonder why
after
that
her
is.
interview was supposed to be done, only to find that his texts weren't delivering and calls were going straight to voicemail. It was very possible that her phone could have been off or she had no cell service. But as hours passed,
Well, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was really focused on this guy. Let's get back to it.
co-workers, which is how they met. Nothing was out of the ordinary until Christian started to try and contact Katie after her interview was supposed to be done, only to find that his texts weren't
she getting an
delivering and
interview?
calls were going
Okay.
straight to voicemail.
That is weird after an
It was
interview.
very possible that her phone could have been off or she had no cell service. But as hours passed and still nothing was delivering, he started to get concerned. The most likely and obvious possibility was that she lost or broke her phone. But finally, hours later, the text said delivered. However, Kate never replied. That same day, as Christian was checking his email, he saw an email from Katie's old work email. He opened it, and it read, "Hey, I lost my phone and keys. Can you come pick me up? I'm by some old warehouse construction looking building in the parking lot across from a Hyatt place."
No, dude. She sent that. Damn, see, that's what's tough about email, bruh. Nobody be getting email pop-ups on their phone, dude. So he probably didn't see the shit. That's tough, y'all. She had to stay there probably all night. Wait, did he say multiple days passed? Hold up.
The most likely and obvious possibility was that she lost or broke
Hopefully it
her
was just the
phone.
next day.
But finally, hours later, the text said
Oh,
delivered.
hours later.
However, Kate never replied. That same day, as Christian was checking his email, he saw an email from Katie's old work email. He opened it, and it read, "Hey, I lost
But at
my
least it was
phone
just
and
later
keys.
that
Can you
day,
come
but that's
pick me
still
up?
a minute
By some
there.
old warehouse construction looking building in the parking lot across from a Hyatt place." Christian asked when she last had her phone and if she had any idea how she lost it. She replied, "I have no idea. Just come soon, please. It's cold." The address that she then sent to better help Christian get to her said it was 20 minutes away. but looking at the location of the address on the map, it led to some abandoned-looking warehouse parking lot, evident by the green growing in the parking lot and decaying-looking rooftop. Christian sent another email back, demanding
Bro, what? This dude is mild as shit for that. Nah, Buddy is, I'm not gonna lie, Buddy is mild as hell for that. This dude is a high class, no sin. This man is pushing P. This man is pushing P for sure, bro. He said, well, why are you sitting in a sketchy ass place? Go walk somewhere else, because I'm not picking your ass up there, bro. He's the one in the car. He's the one who should be feeling more safe. She gotta walk. He's about to have her walk through the sketchy ass abandoned place. That's mild, bruh. It's cold, probably dark, and she by herself. And you about to have her walk through the sketchy ass neighborhood. This man is no chill,
she
bro.
go to a less sketchy pickup point. She took a few minutes to answer back with, "I'm already sitting on a bench here. I'm comfortable, just please hurry." Christian got in his car and started following the directions to the location he was told to go. But about halfway there, he stopped the car when he had a thought. And that was, how is she using her laptop to email him in the middle of some random parking lot by an abandoned warehouse? While it was maybe possible that...
Oh my god, I didn't think about that, bro. How is she even texting without her phone? Nah, bro, this is somebody else using her phone right now, y'all. We getting baited. Dude, I didn't even think about that. How was she contacting him? How did I not think about that? My dumb ass about to get myself killed one day. Yeah, I'm literally never forgetting this moment, you guys. I'm gonna remember this shit for the rest of my life, bro. This one's getting put in the vault.
The green growing in the parking lot and decaying-looking rooftop. Christian sent another...
How far did I go back?
Parking lot by an abandoned warehouse. While it was maybe possible that there was some free optimum Wi-Fi nearby,
ain't no Wi-Fi out there.
It did seem very unlikely. This is where Christian became suspicious of the whole thing, and the fact that she was using her laptop to contact him instead of going to the hotel across the street and calling him just made it seem more suspicious. He tried calling her number a few times, and now it was ringing instead of going to voicemail. On his third try, the phone rang twice and somebody picked up for a second, though most likely on accident. By this point, Christian was suspicious all of Katie's things were stolen. He called Katie's brother to tell him about the situation and ask his opinion. But when he asked first thing, "Have you heard from Katie?" Katie's brother said she had been home for 2 hours, and that her entire backpack and phone were stolen. Christian...
Bro, if this man literally showed up at that location, this man would have been like, I don't even know. Who the hell takes somebody's phone to email one of their friends? That's weird as shit. Who the hell would take somebody's phone to go on email to email somebody? That is literally some crazy ass shit right there.
Accident. By this point, Christian was suspicious all of Katie's things were stolen. He called Katie's brother to tell him about the situation and ask his opinion. But when he asked first thing, "Have you heard from Katie?" Katie's brother said she had been home for 2 hours, and that her entire backpack and phone were stolen. Christian yelled into the phone that he was being led into some sketchy parking lot at that very moment by someone who was on Katie's email, most likely on her laptop. Christian drove to Katie's house immediately to pick the two of them up, and they called her phone and left a voicemail with all three of them yelling threats of what they'd do if they didn't return the phone and laptop, which probably went unheard if the thief didn't have her...
You sending threats to the... Bro, oh my god. This dude was just about to have this man pull up in the middle of an abandoned place to do hell knows what. And you finna send this man threats? You better give me back my phone right now. Dude, you got bigger fish to fry. I don't get why people be threatening these dudes, bro. Like, you got it. You want the phone back? You want this dude? Oh, well, yeah, sure, bro. You guys want your stuff back? Meet me at this location. And you all gone.
Immediately to pick the two of them up, and they called her phone and left a voicemail with all three of them yelling threats of what they'd do if they didn't return the phone and laptop, which probably went unheard if the thief didn't have her passcode. They also sent a number of texts which went unresponded to. After calling the police and requesting assistance in the parking lot, a police car did show up, but the entire parking lot was abandoned as expected, and no further emails were received. Kate's phone was never turned on again. It was likely disposed of. She never got any of her stuff back, but on the bright side, Christian may have avoided being lured into some kind of trap that would have led to him being robbed or harmed.
Oh my gosh, this man, Mr. Nightmare, even though we were just talking about some emails, has some unreal scary stories, so make sure you guys do go show him some love. Woo, that was some pretty intense stuff. That last one was definitely an insane one right there. That still blows my mind. This man stole the phone to email. Like, how did he even know this man Christian? You know what I'm saying? How do you know what the right email was? I don't know. Maybe they've emailed before and he just, I don't know. But that could have been really bad, y'all. I don't know what Buddy's intentions was in that parking lot, but you do not go to an abandoned parking lot because you have good intentions. And I'm going to go. Hope you guys do have a good day and y'all enjoyed this video. And I'll make sure I'm streaming, you know what I'm saying, at 8 o'clock. If you'd like to be there, be square. Go on Twitch. Y'all be easy to do.